If you want to win a race in the hills, you're going to need to attack. You need to be tactical, measured, and you need to pick your moment. Welcome to How to Attack on a Climb Like a Pro.
The formula. You are the strongest, so you're going to ride away, right? When you think about it like this, attacking on a climb may seem like a simple formula. However, unless you're racing something as frankly horrific as the Angliru, most climbs are unlikely to filter your opponents out quite like that. You will need to employ a tactical and measured approach, and we can break this approach down. Know your own strengths. Is acceleration one of your strong points? Do you prefer steep or less steep gradients? With this in mind, plan your attack. Try using earlier climbs to test the field before you blow the race apart. Know your opponents. You know where you want to attack, but to successfully get away, you need to know who you're racing. You've tested your opponents on the previous lap or an earlier climb. Where were you stronger? If you're a featherweight climber and they aren't, you can use your power to weight ratio to your advantage by attacking on a steeper section to put them in trouble. But if this isn't the case, you'll need to reconsider, as very few riders will have difficulty following an attack on a gradual section of the climb. Duration. This is where the duration of the attack comes in. You need to know your own limits. If you're strong enough, attacking early on the climb and powering to the finish is great, but know that the rider who tries the hardest doesn't always win the race. It's best to measure your effort and aim to take the greatest advantage in the shortest distance whilst expending the least effort. Pick your moment. Now that you've thought about your attack, it's time to go. Pick your moment and accelerate. Select a gear that will allow you to reach a speed quickly. Don't be afraid to change through the gears when you're attacking. Once you've accelerated, focus on holding a tempo and a speed that you can sustain. Do this by establishing a rhythm. If you're joined by others, consider your options. If you think that cooperation might be beneficial, go for it. But if not, remember that you've already forced them to react once, so don't be afraid to drop to the back of the group and attack again. Counterattacks. When one attack has failed, the group will already be stretched, having just bought a move back, so it's an ideal time to attack. Sustainable effort. As we said earlier, it's all about sustainable effort, as, although a climb may be the defining feature of the course, you might not finish on the climb, so it's important to have what might come afterwards in mind. Will you need to sprint from a small group? Maintain your advantage on a descent? Subscribe to GCN for more how-tos.
If you're looking for cycling how-to videos, well, we've got a whole host for you here at GCN. You see this one? If not, click here.